So if Iraq can drive ISIS out of Tikrit and possibly later Mosul, where will the Islamic State go? Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge tells us the group already is setting its sights on Libya.
On the ground and online, ISIS claims responsibility for suicide attacks in eastern Libya, as well as massive weapons seizures. There's now an ISIS presence in Benghazi, Derna, and Sirte. And Fox News has learned that more than a dozen ISIS fighters from Iraq and Syria are now in Libya, some with direct ties to the group's leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. But the U.S. has no authority to take them out. With training camps and a steady flow of recruits, the State Department spokeswoman insisted U.S. policy is not to blame.
Are we happy with the situation in Libya from a governance or security perspective? No, absolutely not. At the end of the day, though, this isn't just a line. It's true. This is ultimately up to the Libyan people.
The nation's most senior intelligence officer, James Clapper, recently testified that Libya is not only a safe haven for ISIS, but at least 5 other terror groups, including Ansar al-Sharia, that paraded police vehicles through Benghazi last month. It's the kind of freedom to train, plot, and fundraise that Afghanistan guaranteed al-Qaeda and the Taliban before 9/11.
It's a magnet because of essentially it's ungoverned.
Clapper also said the U.S. should send its own aerial surveillance to Libya or partner with France to identify ISIS members and the threat posed to the U.S. and its allies.
From an intelligence perspective, we, I think, clearly need to step up our game.
After the Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi was pushed out with the support of NATO and the U.S., Libya descended into civil war between rival Islamist factions. A central player is Abdel Hakim Belhaj, who was once courted by the Obama administration and members of Congress, but now leads a political faction that supports the establishment of Sharia law.
The lesson from Belhaj is that the United States can't rely on third parties to achieve its objectives in the region.
But some analysts believe the influence of ISIS is overstated, and the group will have profound difficulty navigating Libya's complex dynamic of tribes, militias, and political groups, Brad.
Catherine, thank you.